Hey guys, again the boy here, and it looks like we got the Killzone stuff pretty early. Today we're going to be looking at the armor and the weapons specifically. And as of now, we also have access to an experimental weapon, and I will get right to that in a second. But first we'll look at the armor and the abilities of the weapon. So right here we have the assault rifle. Its damage is 70, has a capacity of 56, and a recoil of 19, with a fire rate of 790. Looking at the armor, we have acclimated. 50% resistance to fire, gas, acid, and electrical damage. Good for those planets where you're worried about dealing with certain damage types that really choke the chicken. So, we'll move over to the weapon now. Here's the STA-52, and we're going to aim down the sights. It's an iron sight, it's pretty nice. Alright. Now we're going to see auto, semi, pretty standard stuff. Semi, yeah, it's pretty accurate. Let's see how it shoots in full auto, though. Has a bit of jiggle when you aim down the sights and fire it, but it's not anything you can't handle. And it fires pretty fast, like 760, that's a lot of fire rate to have on this. Its reload's a little hefty though. Typical if your gun has 56 rounds in it. I'll let this reload animation play out. So far, not a bad gun from what I'm telling. I could see the reload getting me choked up against something like the Terminids or against some of the zombies in this mode, but nothing a little bit of running away can't help the fix. There is a hefty purchase cost though for this weapon. So it's a matter of, should you get this? So for the armor effect, here's how it works in the gas. See, the gas drain isn't too bad. Here it is in the fire. You know, walk in it. Yeah, scream all you want. Yeah. Still a lot of damage, but not like, you know, fatal. And then against electric damage, here it goes. Oh yeah, 50% is gonna save you, but make sure to get away from the next zap. That's killer. In the Superstore, you should keep in mind, this thing costed a lot to get. If I remember correctly, it was like 650 super credits. So, I would say the gun's worth getting. In terms of the armor set, you could probably live without it. This is a pretty neat Superstore item, though, but this opens up the possibilities for all kinds of Superstore crossovers. You imagine if we finally get like a Warhammer-themed one? Oh, that'd be great. Now we have the STA-X3 Wasp Launcher. This is an experimental weapon that we're currently able to use. Right here it says High Command has temporarily authorized early development of the experimental weapon to be used on all Illuminant incursion sites. And it is a homing rocket launcher gun. Like, I don't even know what this could mean for the future of Helldivers. That's crazy. Watch this lock on. It homes in on enemies, and you reload it like a cool little motor. Goes in, pop it in, aim at the target, and fucking rip at him. Tunk, 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 tunk. Does not lock on small enemies, though. I think this is going to be one of those medium pen killers. Which, if this weapon gets released soon, this would be great for taking out those overseers, because this thing rips. Here's the artillery mode on the weapon. It doesn't seem to do anything on these buildings. Would love to see what it does on other enemy units, but as of now we only have observers and overseers, and I can guarantee you this thing just kind of rips holes in those guys. But that's it for me today. Hope you guys like what you saw, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and get back on the battlefield, Davos. We got some new toys.